Very good afternoon, my dear students. So today I am going to discuss some more part of the different database system and how we can work on it. That means database based on the SQL. So let us see what today we will going to highlight. What are the part that we will going to highlight today? The first thing that I am going to discuss about a select command. Select is one of the very important command that we can find that this particular command will going to do the work and will going to make the work for very much easier for us. That means everywhere in every part we have to use the select command to find out what are the thing we want to see. Okay, so in a database to retrieve the data from the table of the database, we want a particular output. That the particular output that what we are using, that we are seeing, that we are using a select command. So what is the syntax of it? This is the particular syntax. Syntax is select attribute 1 comma attribute 2 dash dot means n number of attributes. Okay, how many attributes are there we want to select? We can select there. From where? From the table name. The table name should be there. Then where the condition. Okay, so from means from is a clause. From clause is always written to specify with a select clause. Okay, with a select clause we always return a from clause to specify it, and we can find it with the help of it. We can retrieve the data or the value. Now where means where we are giving a condition. Okay, where we are giving the condition. So this particular thing is optional. This where condition phase is optional. Sometimes we don't, many time we can find we don't require this where condition is. Okay, so when we require the where condition, that time we can apply the where condition. When we don't require the where condition, we find it that we will not going to use this particular thing. So where condition we are using, see here what is that? Select what? Select s name and s date of birth. From where? From the student. If you do all this and if you put a semicolon here, suppose you put a semicolon here and you terminate it, this particular where condition is not given, then also your data will be excess. Okay, so all the s name and all the s date of birth will be shown to you. Now what happened? Now you are I am cutting this particular thing, and after cutting this thing, where we are giving where roll number equals to 1. That means the person who is having a roll number 1, his what? S name and S date of birth, but student S date of birth means student date of birth to be shown. Okay, so this the value has been shown. What it is showing, that one row is affected here. So you see here another pattern of thing, that is query using the database office. So different type of organizations we are working with. We are maintaining the different databases. Okay, so all these databases, what we find that we are storing the data in the form of what? In the form of a table. Now let us consider what the office, this particular office of an organization. In an organization, what we have a many sections, like employee sections, like the department sections, isn't it? So every sections has its own database, or every tables they has got a particular structure, and based on that they will going to work. Now department, department has got a department ID. It's stored as a foreign key. In which table? In the employee table. Employee table, under the employee table we have a department ID which is stored as a foreign key. So in this particular thing, what you see employee number is there, then employee name is there, employee name is given e name, then salary, then the bonus, then the department ID. That means which department the person is working. So here the number is given, here the name is given, salary is given, their bonus is given, and their department ID is been given here. Now what we can see, that if you want to retrieve the value, see suppose we want to see only the employee number. So what you will write? Select employee number from employee semicolon. So here I am not using any pattern of clause. Just a single retrieve command has been given, and retrieving command is what? Select command. Select command, what to select? We want to select the employee number, and from which table? From the employee table, nothing else. So all the value will going to replicate. That means 101 to 110, all the values what are there, that will going to replicate in front of us. Okay. So here you see I have used one more things. What? Select employee name and employee number from employee. So employee number and employee name, that means two column or two attribute has been selected to retrieve all the values. You see all the values has been selected from here. Okay, so this is the thing what we can find. This is the thing what we can see, that we are using this particular thing and we are seeing this particular thing. Now suppose you want to rename a column. Suppose one column is there and that column you want to rename. So how to rename? Rename that you want, select only the thing that we will going to use, select. So output we can do by using alias as clause. That means as will be used there to show the output. What is the conditions given set? Select ename as name. That means ename. This ename is now changed into a capital letter N A M E name. From where? From the employee. Okay, so display the employee name as ename as a output. So it is showing it. Okay, so this is the thing, name is there, see here name is there and those the names are been there, those the values are been there. So this is how we can find it, that we can implement this particular thing for renaming purpose also. Now what you can see here I am using some condition. What is the condition? So display the employee along with their annual salary. Annual salary is what we are doing, salary into 12. So as we are doing it, we want to see the employee name. So what I have written here, select ename as name. That means I have changed it, changed as name, and salary into 12. From what employee? So what is the salary is there? That value is multiplied with 12. So multiplying that you are seeing it, this the values are there. Okay, so those the values are there that are been retrieved in front of us. So what we can find is that we can display a column with an annual salary. The output of the table can be aliased to a rename. Okay, so see here again this particular thing I am renaming. What? Select ename as name. That means one renaming option has been done. Salary into 12. You see I haven't given anything, so it comes as a name, salary into 12. As what? Annual salary within a single inverted comma. Okay, within a single inverted comma from employee. See, name became what? Employee name became name, and salary became what? Salary into 12, what it is coming, became an annual salary. Okay, so this is how we can do this work and we can find out. Now, distinct clause. Distinct clause means what? Which will going to show you only those values which you want to see. That means here is also we are using a select command. Okay, so as we are using a select statement, what we can use? We can use the distinct clause. Clear? So returning returns of this with this representations, what we can see, that each of this representation when we are making, we are duplicating the values. Those the duplication can be reduced here. So we can maintain one uniqueness here. See here, select distinct department ID from employee. So previously you have seen D02 has came for 7 time, or D01 has came for 7 time, or 3 for 7 time, or 4 for 7 time, or 5 for 7 times, or several times we can say, isn't it? So when this value I want to see distinct means only one. Okay, only one time the value will be shown. So as you are seeing it only one time, those the values what are there, each and every values are being shown only at an one time. Now you see here I have used an where clause. Where clause means what? Suddenly when you use the where clause will going to give you some conditions. So there can be a different pattern of conditions that we can apply according to your requirement, according to your particular specification of the table, obviously you will going to use this particular thing. So with where clause, what we are doing, we are giving some of the what particular type of conditions. Like see here, select distinct. Only distinct means only one value at once. Distinct salary, what to be select? Select distinct salary. Then from which table? From employee, where department ID equals to D001 or D01, whatever it is you write there. So this is what D01 or D001, you have to find it. Suppose you are finding that particular person has taken different times in an employee table in a different means of way and say taken the salary. So you need to find out that who are those duplicate persons working in the same way, because as it has been said, only one person can come and do the work. So this is what we can find it, that how it has been possible. So this particular thing we suggested it, that there are the different types of what, different types of where clause we are using. And different types of where clause means condition with the where clause, obviously condition with the where clause we are using, and we can do the different pattern of queries. So see here, with the where clause we can use many things, like equal to sign is very common. Okay, then we can use what, less than sign, less than equals to sign, greater than equals to sign, not equals to sign, that means and operator or operator, not operator, all these different type of operator we can use. And using this, see how I have done it. Select asterisk. Asterisk means wide character. This will going to select all the values and all the attributes. From where? From employee. Where? What is the condition? Salary is more than 5,000 and department ID is D04. See it, it is given within a single inverted comma. Why? Because it is a variable character. Okay, now see here what we have an employee ID and two employee ID showing to us based on the salary more than 5,000 and department is what, P004. So both have the department D004. So those two fellows are showing and their bonus has been, one bonus has been null. So this is how we can do the retrieve of the data. Membership operator in means we can give a lot of means clauses within this particular in. How we can give it? You see this particular query, how the query has been used here using an ins. What? Select asterisk from employee, where department in, that means department ID in what are the things, D001 number 1, D002 number 2, D004 number 3. So how many times it will going to check? It will going to check for 4 times. Not for that 1, 2, 3, 4. One time for each of this particular thing, and it will find it this particular structure, and based on that each of the values. So one more time you have to spend for it. So 3 to 4 minutes we can find it, that we are spending this particular work and we are doing that particular work. That means what, that you have become what, in a proper frame to find out the data value from there. Okay, so this is how we can use it. This is how you can use the membership operator, and using the membership operator you can maintain it. So based on this one summary I have done. For deleting what you will do, delete from, see here what I have written here, delete from student where first name equals to Amar, isn't it? Next one, what, to select means those what you need to select, from where you need to select, and what is the condition you need to select. Okay, so this is the thing what we can see, this is the thing what we can find, that we will going to have a different patterns of what, different pattern of implementation, like select clause where you are using greater than, less than, this I have discussed. See all this they are known as comparization operator. If you are using and or not with it, then it will be a logical operator, is now specified for a particular specifications. Okay, so like here, see select asterisk from student where city is null, no value is there, so no data has been accessed. So this is how we can do the work, and we can make our work much more easier with the help of an SQL. So thank you students, I am ending up my today's session here. Thank you all.